Welcome back everyone to Piney Plays the Beorning, and we are here with our villain, and let's see if he's heard anything about the Lord Regent.
Gondor needs your aid.
Ah, my friend, the Lord Regent has arrived in Glaniath. I heard a great commotion by the western road as he rode in, and he has made it known that he seeks his father, who is lost in the conflict of Peligir. Our folk have heard many strange things of late, but I am not certain of his whereabouts. Perhaps he has already spoken with the others on such matters. You have been a great help to me and my folk, Pineclaw. I hope you charge bearers fruit, for the sake of all in Lebanon. So let's go and speak with the Lord Regent and see what he has to say. Okay, good corners here. Well, didn't help me all that much, did it? Where is he? Oh, way down at the other entrance, of course. That he did imply something like that. Hello there, Faltharan.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Oh, there you are, Pineclaw. I was beginning to worry that you had went off without me. The folk of Glaniath have told me of the Haradrim passed by along the roads to the west and south, and did not halt their advance to attack. These folk have also spoken of hearing weakened cries of a man among their ranks. I hope my father yet lives, but I fear the tortures the Haradrim might inflict upon him if he is indeed their prisoner. The roadway to the west passes to the north and leads up into a great hill of one of the south beacons of Lebanon. Let us follow it and see if we can discover where the Haradrim have gone. Right, so follow the road north towards the beacon of Serthank. Now this is that's not north, so I would presume he means the... Oh, actually, yeah, we've got our Faltharan here, so therefore we might as well go by foot then, since me riding in him on foot is probably not a smart thing to do. It's not something that you go around mounting up while a lord is following you on foot. I don't know, it just doesn't sound like proper protocol, so to speak. Now, eventually we are supposed to go up and find a beacon, and see, we're getting a fence up here. The fence is probably then our way to our beacon. And there's a couple little streams here. Not much here so far. Hello, anybody home? Haradrim have overrun the road leading up to the beacon. Well, it took them a while before they... Well, I guess they... When the stuff that was closest to the beacon. Well, there's only one thing to do with Haradrim that are taking over, and that is... Oh, well, it looks like I'm going to have to kill a few of these anyway. So, therefore... Oh, good thing we don't have friendly fire in this game. It would have been a real pain if I killed the Lord doing this quest. There we go. So, where are we at right now? 4 of 8. We should be able to get our full quota by the time we go now. What about this deer? Ah, good. I was afraid it was like one of those level 100 deer that will go and smack you in the face for daring to fight anywhere near them. I'm just surprised that the deer didn't just run away. I mean, if I saw a couple of people fighting and a bear in the area, I'd be going in the other direction. Now that, oh yeah, remember. Who needs to bear arms when you're armed to a bear? Alright, there we go. So let's then head back up here. Now, actually, we don't have to kill any more of these, I think. So, I just have to call forth and defeat the leader of the Haradrim up here. So we could bypass a few of these, assuming the Lord Regent allows us to. It looks like getting enough of these killed in order to complete the quest is absolutely no problem, unless somebody came here just before you did. If I remember correctly, we've got a bit of a fast respawn rate on here. Yeah, I know. Instincts getting rid of the condition. Well, let's just blow the horn. Hello. Ah, there you are. Anyway, it allows me to go into bear form. Bear form now. And he should be quickly, I was going to say quickly dealt with, but then he goes and stuns me. Alright. Let's see. Somebody nearby? Oh, hello there. Lord Sirgon, I presume. Let's... Oh, yes. Get rid of the pole. There we go. Ah! Oh, well, he's the only thing holding him up was the pole, apparently.
These are troublesome times indeed.
I had begun to lose hope, my friend, but I fear our journey is not yet over. My father's condition is greatly concerning. He looks starved to the bone, and his wounds risk infection. I wish to look over his wounds, but I do not wish him to see the worry in my eyes. Speak with him, and draw his attention for a moment. Yeah. Distract him while his son works on the wounds.
We woke this morning to no sun, no light of day.
I believed none yet lived to search for me, but you have proven me wrong. You have renewed my hope of the men of Harad stole from me as they forced me to watch my city burn. I may be but a lord of ruins, but my family lives yet, and there is still a dawn waiting to pierce the skies.
This darkness is a weight on my mind.
My father needs care of a healer, and Peligir is no place for the wounded. There is a fortified haven nestled in the mountains in the east known as Tunladen. It is a shelter to my people during the times of war, and indeed, many of the folk in Lebanon and Losnock have already sought refuge within its walls. It is there I must bring my father, and with haste.
Gondor needs your aid.
With Peligir in such ruin, Tunladen may well be the only shelter that will remain in Lebanon. While I long to look upon my wife and son again in Ost-Angobad, we have come too far to make such a journey. My father is in dire need for food and rest, and I too grow weary, for bearing this blade and armor so long has tired me greatly. I know you desire to rejoin Lord Angbor, but if you would meet me and my father in Tunladen, I can aid you in readying yourself for the journey ahead. The gate wardens have been known to refuse outsiders during times of war, but if you mention my name, I am certain they shall let you pass. Alright, so I need to go to Tunladen, and it just so happens that I am also asked to go there for the epic storyline. So therefore, let's head there in the straightest path possible, since I no longer have to kill all of them I find. And then let's... Oh, quit that. Please let me get my wrath up enough so I can turn into a bear. Alright, now we can do it. Yes. Swipe. And I'll take care of it. Good. Now let's... Yeah, I don't feel like fighting every single mana para that we find. But apparently some of them will find me anyway, because you can't avoid them all. I guess they are trying to keep watch, so therefore I guess it's fair enough that they will see me about. Yeah. Oh, it might be a good idea to be in range when I do my attacks. Just a possibility. Alright, good. Next. Now, where do we need to go? We need to head down one road and go to the other one. Now I guess that's a good time to mount my horse and be on this way. There is going to be a road somewhere, I will presume. Well, I hope there's a road that will lead us there eventually. We have arrived. Good day, sir.
There's naught but ill omens these days.
What interest have you in Tunladen, traveler? Well, I am looking for Faltharan and Lord Sirgon. I wish to meet with them, and I've also been asked to speak with... wait, I can't even remember his name now. Good grief. Okay, I'll leave it with those two then. Yes. So that's it then. Yes, Lord and his sons have arrived quite recently, but how can I be certain of your intent? Yeah. There's always one in the crowd. Okay, well, okay. I'll kneel before him. Nah. There you go. Oh, very well, on your feet. I shall allow you entry, but do not make me regret for trusting you. Right, okay. Very well, then. Become home of many refugees. Good, and now I got to talk to White City refugees. Oh, okay, that's for the epic quest. Yeah, White City refugees. Let's head down here. Oh, yes, hello, Faltharan.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Pineclaw, at last you have arrived. My father and I were beginning to worry if you were not coming after... Okay, let me get this straight. You have this man who needs to tend to his wounds to his father, and then somehow get his father from there to here, who is in a very bad state. I'm riding in a horse, and he still arrives first. Never could figure out quest logic sometimes. In our short time here, I have heard peculiar things, but there are more pressing matters at hand. Oh, yeah, of course, there are always more pressing matters at hand.
How may I help you, friend?
Yeah. My father's health is of great concern to me, Pineclaw. Although he has been in good spirits since we freed him from his captors, his flesh has grown pale and any breath is growing more labored by the hour. I have yet to find a healer within Tunladen, though, and I am certain one must be here. However, I learned of interesting things from the Rangers of the North before they left Peligir. They spoke of king's foil as an herb of great restoration used to negate to some named Athalas. Can you imagine such a thing? King's foil is not but a weed. Yet, I cannot leave any stone unturned. If you would seek out king's foil outside of Tunladen and return to me, I would be grateful. Also, if you happen upon any food within Tunladen, even a mere loaf of bread, I'll be greatly aid my father's recovery. So I need a loaf of bread and to collect king's foil.
How may I help you, friend?
And when my father and I arrived here, the gate warden told me that many folk of Minas Tirith were seeking shelter within these walls. Many indeed. From what I can tell, they seem to delight in rumor-mongering, and I do not blame them, for thinking of unbelievable tales and happenings may be the only respite from encroaching darkness. For my part, I have heard little of Minas Tirith in recent days, and I suspect that the folk here might know more. Speak to them while I tend to my father, and tell me what you learn. Alright, so therefore, from refuge to refuge, yeah. So what I think I should do is take care of the King's Foil first, because I think talking to all these folk is going to take some time. So instead, I will collect King's Foil, bring it back. Because if I went through the trouble of rescuing, I might as well make sure that he's healthy and all that stuff. And, oh yeah, bread! Yeah. We need some bread. Okay, there's some bread. Yep. How much? Alright, thank you. Alright, so therefore, we've got ourselves a loaf of bread. Yeah, I know, the quest doesn't require you to pay for the bread, but you can at least pretend. So therefore, we will head back this way. And we should find... Okay, we'll go along the road and head out of the city, since I'm pretty sure that we're not going to find a bunch of King's Foil inside of the city with all these paved roads. Now, it's amazing how many times we get sent on quests to find King's Foil. They seem to delight in such quests. Alright, here. And oh, I forgot you can pick this stuff up while mounted. That's a useful thing. So you don't have to get off the horse, back onto the... But it just looks so silly though, trying to collect it while mounted, that I will dismount anyway, even though it would probably be more expedient just to... Of course, if I have trouble finding the stuff and have to get it on quickly, then that may be another issue. Alright, now let's get 3. And we'll try 4. It seems like it's sending me further and further out. Well, I'll just go and collect the rest of the King's Foil, and in our next episode, I will meet you back in town, deliver the King's Foil, and then we'll speak with those refugees. But that will be in our next episode of Piney Plays The Beorning.